Hi guys, it's Nicole here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a TMI girl talk. Okay, so I did post like a poll thing on my Instagram, as I always do for my YouTube, for stuff like this. I didn't get any TMI questions, so basically I've just got the questions from Danielle Con's recent video and kind of made a few up myself as well that girls would want to know. So yeah, this is Friday's video, next Friday's, so I'm ahead of it. No, this is Tuesday's video, so I just filmed Friday's videos, which is tomorrow. So this is Tuesday's. I do apologise for the confusion. Okay, here we go. Do you think thongs are uncomfortable? Well, in my opinion, girls, it depends. For me, it depends on what type of thong it is. So I've only got like 2 pairs at the minute because obviously I'm only trying them out to see how comfy they are. So I got a recent pair from Shein, and honestly it's so comfortable. It's like a letter tape pair kind of thing, and it's really comfortable, but some can be uncomfortable, you know, the really like thin ones, if you know what I mean, girls. But yeah, if there's any boys on here that actually watches this channel, I do apologise for any of these questions are a bit awkward. So yeah. First time using a period pad. Oh Jesus. The first time I used one of these was probably, well, I'm not going to tell you when, but when I did use the first one, I was like, how the hell do we do this? And then my mum was like kind of just trying to tell me how to do it, and then I was like, right. She was going on about something to do with wings. So you take the sticker bit thing off, and then you put it on your underwear, and then take the little thing, the sticker thing, paper, and then the wings, and then just wrap it around and stick it together. And I'm like, what are you on about? Like, what wings? I mean, how are we supposed to know this? I'm like, oh, I got you now, the wings, the side bits. I'm like, why do they call them wings? I mean, they're not really wings. They're not like flappy wings, you know? I'm like, Jesus Christ, mother, what the hell is this? Anyway. Oh, so this next question I actually got from Danielle Con. Well, these couple of questions are. So how to stay fresh down there. So how I stay fresh down there is basically you know how I use like Dove soap or anything from arms, from my body, or body wash. I just basically just you know, with my hands, and just, you know, wash normally, you know, as if it was like under your armpits or anything, just like that really. That is a bit of an awkward question to say, but yes, like I said, boys, if you're watching this, I do apologise. So, the next question. Is it normal to be really bloated at the end of the day? Yes, it is completely normal, because everyone gets it. I think it's mainly the girls that get it, really, because they're more, I don't know really how to describe it, but, well, to be honest, everybody gets it, but I think the girls get it more, especially when they're on their period, because it does make you feel bloated, and it does look like you're a bit more weighty, because that's what periods kind of do to you as well. So yeah, it's a bit random, a bit true, but yeah. How to do with painful periods. Okay, so this one is a really good question. So how I deal with painful periods, because I get really, really bad period cramps. Like, I'm at that stage where I have to take 2 paracetamols plus a hot water bottle and lay in bed, and then I end up falling asleep for like an hour or two. So that's how bad I am. So basically, some months I'm like not as bad as like other months. Like, I have really bad cramps like my auntie. Like, I get it in the stomach. I get my pain in my stomach, and then right at the lower back of my back. So it's like really, really sore. It's like twice as much pain as if you would get like twice as much pain as if you would have toothache. But this pain is so much worse. Like, boys are so lucky they don't have pain like this, and I'm telling you, they need to experience one day. Because they need to see how much pain we go through, unlike they go through, because they don't go through pain. We do. And it absolutely sucks for us women or girls. So how I deal with it is, so when I have bad cramps, I take 2 paracetamols, let that kick in. But as well as the paracetamols, I fill my hot water bottle up and just put it on my stomach for a half hour or 20 minutes, and then I do the back with my hot water bottle as well. And then I eventually fall asleep for like an hour or two, and then when I wake up, I'm okay. Sometimes after that, I'm okay for the rest of the day until the next morning. But then some days I'm like, oh, it really hurts again, so I have to take more paracetamol, and this is usually like when I'm just before I'm going to sleep, or just when I'm in bed, really. So it's kind of okay if I fall asleep, because I'll just fall asleep and just sleep till the next morning. So that's how I really deal with my period pains. Usually when I talk about this, I'm really like iffy about it, because some girls don't like to talk about periods, but I guess it's just natural to talk about it, because as girls, like, everyone knows what we go through as a individual person in a period. So it's kind of just natural, really, to just say it. Like, when I was in high school, I remember this one time, this girl just said, I'm on my period. Like, if when they were talking to a boy, and she'll be like snappy in her moods, because that's what you are like when you're on your period. You're moody and snap and that. I mean, I certainly do. She was like, ooh, someone's on the period. I was like, yeah, I am actually. Problem. I mean, girls actually just said that where the school I went to. I'm like, why would they say that? I mean, I would find that embarrassing. But then, and when you think about it, you're like, well, no, it's not really embarrassing, because every boy knows that girls have periods. But if it was like a different story, then yeah. But yeah. What age did you start your period? Ooh, I think it was when I was about 14 or 15. I think it was 14 or 15. It's either between I don't think I was 13. I think it was 13, I can't remember. So it's either between 13 and 14, because I remember I think I did have it at 15 as well. So it must have been before I was 15. Can't remember, but I think it's between 13 and 14. I would need to ask my mum because I have a brain like a sieve sometimes. So most embarrassing period story. Oh my god, don't even get me started. This is the most embarrassing story I've ever done, like, in my life. Basically, so I was on holiday with my dad, my brother and sisters, and my stepmom's parents. So we went to Disneyland, well, Florida, Orlando. We went to, I think it was Disneyland. We went there for the day. And I thought I had finished my period, or I think I was just starting or something. And basically, I was wearing like nice white shorts and then a nice t-shirt, and it was raining. It started raining like half of the day, and then I had this raincoat over me. And then I think just before we went to go and watch the parade, my stepmom or someone noticed, one of my family, I think it was my stepmom or my sister, that noticed I had like blood at the back of my like shorts, but you could hardly see it, but they knew it was there because it was red and it was white. I mean, can you imagine if anybody else saw that? So then they couldn't really see it, so I was alright. So then she said, after the parade we'll go to the bathroom, we'll go to the shop and see if we can find you something to change into and that. And then so we went to the nearest like gift shop, and there was like these blue leggings kind of thing, and it was like, oh my god, it was just so embarrassing. We bought them, and it didn't really go with the top either, and so then we went to the bathroom, got a pad, and then obviously changed. And then I was like, oh my god, that is so embarrassing, and we just all started laughing. And then you would notice in the pictures, and I would just remember that day that I got those blue trousers, and I'm like, really? You know? Milo, no! So that is my most embarrassing period story. I think there was another one. So there was that Orlando one. Yeah, that's it. Something you hate about girls. Okay, something I hate about girls is probably their hair. You know when you have girls and it's all nice and shiny and long, I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous of their hair. I want that hair right now. If it's not their hair, then it's definitely their figure. I mean, have you seen girls these days? Some girls are like a stick. They're like that. And I'm like, how do you get like that? I mean, I know some girls who are like that are probably have medical conditions or health conditions or something. But there's like some girls that actually don't have any, and they're just like that. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I need to put some weight on a little bit. Next question. When do you think a girl should lose her virginity? Well, in my opinion, I know everyone's opinions are different, but in my opinion, my perspective, in this modern world, I think a girl should lose their virginity when they're about 18 or 19. I mean, I know the proper consent for it is 16, but that doesn't mean you can just go ahead and just do it straight away, you know? I think that's the most appropriate age for a girl. Because, you know, I think that's it really. in my opinion. So this is one that I actually said myself, because I actually had some people ask me this and they thought it was just them, and I'm like, no, it's not just you, everybody gets it. Okay, so this question is, do all girls get hairs on their stomach? Which is yeah, because all girls get it. I've got it, my family's got it, everybody has it. All you have to do is just basically shave it and it'll be fine for a couple of weeks, and then you just do it. It's just like, Milo, no, go downstairs. Go on, go downstairs. Dog does my head in sometimes. He always comes up here when I'm filming and moans in the video, like just say, don't forget about me. So yeah, all girls get it. It's natural to have hairs on your stomach. It's just the same as leg hair, armpit hair, just the same, just shave it. Whereas for boys, they can either do both really, because I know some people like to have it all shaved, like, okay. So yeah, so that is Tuesday's videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the TMI girl talk. It is the first video I've ever done of a TMI, which means too much information, if anybody had no idea what that stands for. At first I didn't know what TMI stand for, and then I was like, let's Google this, see what it stands for. I'm like, too much information. I was like, oh, well that makes me a bit stupid then, doesn't it? So yeah, if you want to see another TMI girl talk, leave your questions down below, but make sure you write TMI for next TMI, because I do want to do another TMI, because I think it's a really good thing to talk about. It could be girl talk, anything. Obviously it's girl talk, but you know, it could be anything. It could be girl talk, it could be holiday talk, anything, something like that. Anything you want it to be. So give me your ideas, comment down below, subscribe, hit the like, comment down below. I just said that already. Tap the bell is what I meant to say. And I shall see you guys later. Bye bye. Have a good time.